What is the dream that pulses within you, the vision that ignites your spirit, the one that whispers in the stillness of your heart? What is it? Is it launching an endeavor that reshapes the world around you, creating a work of art that speaks to countless souls? Or perhaps it's a quieter aspiration, like cultivating a life of harmony surrounded by love and meaning. That dream is not a random thought, it's the essence of your purpose, the compass guiding you toward your truest self. Yet the chaos of everyday life, endless responsibilities, societal pressures, and the weight of doubt can dim that vision, making it feel like a star too distant to reach. But your dream is not gone. It's alive, waiting for you to reclaim it, to nurture it, and to transform it into reality. Take a moment to close your eyes and immerse yourself in that dream. Picture it with vivid clarity. Are you in a space where your ideas inspire change? Are you exploring new horizons, absorbing the beauty of the world? Or are you simply waking each day with a heart full of gratitude, aligned with your deepest values? What surrounds you? What emotions flood your being? That surge of joy, that sense of being fully alive. That's your inner beacon illuminating the path through every obstacle. Hold that feeling tightly. It's the spark that will fuel your journey, no matter how daunting the road ahead. Dreams carry immense power, but they don't unfold without effort. They require courage, persistence, and a willingness to act, even when the way forward is unclear. Every transformative journey begins with a single step, often taken with trembling hands. Whether it's a creative pursuit launched with humble beginnings, or a personal transformation sparked by a moment of resolve, the act of starting sets the wheels in motion. Right now, open your notebook and write down your dream. Be fearless, be precise, don't settle for vague desires like wanting to make a difference. Declare something tangible, a commitment to start a project that empowers others within a set time frame, or a goal to master a skill that shares your voice with the world. Naming your dream gives it form, turning it from a hope into a mission. Sustaining that dream demands more than passion. It calls for intention. The world will test your focus with distractions, setbacks, and voices of skepticism. One way to stay anchored is to create a daily ritual that reconnects you to your vision. Each morning, dedicate a few minutes to visualizing your dream in rich detail. Imagine the sights, sounds, and emotions of living it. Let that energy infuse your day, reminding you why every choice matters. This practice sharpens your clarity and strengthens your resolve. Try it for a week, and in the comments below, share how it feels to begin each day with purpose. Let's build a community where every dreamer's vision fuels another's courage. Beyond visualization, consider creating a physical reminder of your dream. Choose an object, a small token, a piece of jewelry, or a handwritten note that symbolizes your aspiration. Keep it close, perhaps in a pocket or on a desk. Each time you see or touch it, let it ground you in your purpose, pulling you back to your path when life's chaos threatens to derail you. This tangible connection can be a powerful anchor. Experiment with this over the next few days, and in the comments, share what object you chose and how it helps you stay focused. Let's inspire each other to keep our dreams alive. Fear is the first challenge on your quest. It rises like a shadow when you dare to dream boldly, whispering that you're not ready. that you'll falter, that you'll be judged. That voice is a universal companion to anyone who's ever reached for greatness. When faced with an opportunity to step toward a long-held goal, fear can feel like an impenetrable wall urging you to retreat. But fear is not a command to halt. It's a sign that you're stretching beyond the familiar, entering a realm where growth and transformation thrive. Fear is a test of your commitment, asking how fiercely you're willing to fight for your dream. The answer lies in taking action even when your pulse quickens. Let's make this practical. In your notebook, write down one fear that's standing in your way. Is it the fear of failure, the fear of being seen, the fear of the unknown? Now write one small action to confront it. If sharing your ideas publicly feels intimidating, your action could be posting a single thought online today. If pursuing a new path feels overwhelming, your action could be spending 15 minutes researching one aspect of it. These small steps are like keys unlocking the courage that's always been within you. Reflect on a moment when fear loomed large, yet you pressed forward. Perhaps it was speaking up in a challenging situation, heart-pounding but determined, or maybe it was embarking on a new venture, uncertain but resolute. The anxiety was real, but so was the strength that carried you through, that triumph, that moment of breaking through. It's a reminder of your resilience. Every encounter with fear expands your capacity to dream bigger, to live braver. Fear often disguises itself as practicality. Thoughts like needing more preparation, more resources, or more certainty can seem like sound reasoning, but they're often fear's way of keeping you stagnant. The truth is, there's no perfect moment to begin. The most enduring achievements often stem from imperfect starts. A project that thrives today may have begun with rough drafts and uncertainty. A life transformed may have started with a single hesitant step. Progress comes from acting in the present, not waiting for an ideal future. This week, commit to one action that scares you. It could be as simple as sharing a piece of your work, enrolling in a learning opportunity, or taking the first step on a long-held goal. In the comments, share what you did and how it felt. Let's celebrate every act of courage as a community. That action doesn't need to be grand. It could be drafting a single sentence for a project you've delayed, reaching out to a group aligned with your vision, or practicing a skill for a few minutes. The size of the step matters less than the choice to move. Each action, however small, is a declaration that your dream is worth fighting for. Over time, these moments build momentum, turning a distant vision into a tangible reality. Consider how a single habit practiced daily can transform a trajectory. A few minutes of effort each day, whether learning, creating, or connecting, compounds into mastery, impact, and fulfillment. Let's make this a habit. Choose one small action to repeat daily for the next 7 days. Write it down, noting when and where it will happen. Share it in the comments, and let's check in next week to see how it's going. Fear's shadow is failure, and it carries a weight that can feel crushing. Failure feels like a verdict, a sign that your dream is out of reach. But failure is not the end of your quest. It's a guide offering lessons that pave the way to success. Every stumble reveals a truth. Every setback strengthens your resolve. The most remarkable journeys are often marked by failures, each one a stepping stone to something greater. A thriving endeavor today may have risen from early missteps. A skill honed to excellence may have begun with awkward attempts. Failure is not defeat. It's growth in disguise. To embrace failure, shift your perspective. When an effort falls short, resist the urge to see it as a reflection of your worth. Instead, view it as feedback, a map to your next move. Ask what the moment teaches and how it can inform your path. Then act on that insight, wiser and more determined. Let's try an exercise. Think of a recent moment when things didn't go as hoped. Perhaps a goal slipped away or an outcome disappointed. In your notebook, write down one lesson that moment offered and one action to apply it moving forward. If a missed milestone revealed a need for better planning, the action might be creating a daily schedule. If a project didn't connect, the action might be seeking input to refine it. Failure doesn't diminish you. It proves you're in the arena, daring to chase your dream. The sting of failure can linger, but it's not permanent. Each fall is an opportunity to rise with new clarity, new strength, new purpose. The journey to a dream is not a straight line, it's a spiral. Each loop bringing you closer to your goal. In the comments, share a lesson learned from a setback, anonymously if you prefer. What did it teach you? How did it shape your path? Let's make failure a shared strength, a testament to our courage. Beyond the immediate lesson, failure builds a deeper resilience. It teaches you to navigate uncertainty, to adapt to unexpected twists, to trust in your ability to recover. Consider how a challenging moment in the past, perhaps a lost opportunity, or a plan gone awry, revealed strengths you didn't know you had. Maybe it forced you to rethink your approach, leading to a better outcome. Maybe it showed you the power of persistence, proving that you could keep going. These moments are not just obstacles, they're the forge where your character is shaped. Take a moment to reflect on this. Write down one way a past failure strengthened you, one quality it brought to light. This is your foundation, a reminder that you're built to endure. Your dream is the flame, but discipline is the oxygen that keeps it burning. Motivation is a fleeting burst, like a firework that dazzles then fades. Discipline is the steady glow, the daily choice to prioritize your dream over ease or distraction. It's the commitment to act even when enthusiasm wanes or obstacles loom. Discipline isn't always thrilling, but it's the bedrock of every lasting achievement. Small, consistent efforts, a few minutes of practice, a single step toward a goal, build a momentum that nothing can stop. Building discipline begins with simplicity. Choose one small habit that supports your dream, like dedicating 10 minutes a day to honing a skill. Anchor it to a daily routine, such as practicing after a morning ritual. Track each day's effort in a journal, noting the progress that grows over time. Reward milestones, perhaps, with a moment of celebration after a month of consistency. Right now, select one habit to start tomorrow. Write it down, specifying when and where it will happen. For example, committing to writing 100 words every evening in a quiet space. Share your habit in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable to these small transformative steps. Discipline also requires protecting your focus. If your dream demands effort, release habits that sap your energy, like excessive screen time or overextending yourself. One strategy is to act on quick tasks immediately. If it takes less than a minute or two, do it now. Send that message, make that note, take that step. These micro actions create a rhythm of progress, making discipline feel natural. Beyond daily habits, discipline is about aligning your life with your vision. Reflect on your routines. Which ones serve your dream? Which ones hinder it? Consider swapping one unhelpful habit, like an hour of aimless browsing, for a dream, aligned action like studying or creating. This shift, practiced consistently, can redirect your entire trajectory. Discipline thrives on clarity. Without a clear sense of your dream, efforts can feel scattered. Revisit your dream regularly, refining it as you grow. Ask yourself, is this still what sets my heart on fire? Does it align with who I'm becoming? This reflection ensures your discipline is poured into what truly matters. Try this exercise. Write a letter to your future self. 1 year from now, describing how your disciplined efforts have moved you closer to your dream. What habits did you build? What obstacles did you overcome? Seal it and set a reminder to read it in a year. Share one sentence from your letter in the comments. Let's inspire each other with our visions. No quest is undertaken alone. A dream flourishes in the presence of others, those who inspire, challenge, and uplift. A supportive community can transform a fragile hope into an unstoppable force. Reflect on the connections in your life. Do they spark growth or drain your light? Seek out those who share your drive, who celebrate your progress, and offer wisdom when you falter. Whether it's a group united by a common goal or a single voice that sees your potential, these bonds are the scaffolding of your dream. Building a community begins with outreach. Explore spaces where dreamers gather, online platforms, local gatherings, or learning environments. Offer your encouragement as freely as you seek it, creating a cycle of support. This week, connect with one person who can support your dream. It could be someone in your circle or a new contact in a relevant field. Send a message expressing your goal and asking for a small piece of guidance. The response might open unexpected doors. Community is a mutual exchange. When you lift another's spirit, you strengthen your own. In the comments, share a word of encouragement for someone pursuing their dream. Let's create a space where every dreamer feels empowered. Community also offers perspective. When you're deep in your journey, it's easy to lose sight of progress. Others can reflect your growth back to you, reminding you how far you've come. They can also challenge you to aim higher, pushing you beyond what you thought possible. Consider how a conversation with someone who shares your passion might spark a new idea or rekindle your motivation. Make it a habit to seek these interactions, even briefly. A quick exchange, a shared insight can be a catalyst. Try this. Over the next month, aim to have one meaningful conversation each week with someone who inspires you. Write down one takeaway from each talk and how it shapes your path. Share one insight in the comments. Let's learn from each other's connections. Time is your most precious currency. You can't earn more or store it for later. Every moment is a choice toward your dream or away from it. You hold the power to make it count. Begin by examining your day. How much time slips into distractions, mindless habits, overthinking, or tasks that don't align with your vision. Now imagine redirecting just 1 hour daily to your dream. That's hundreds of hours a year, enough to master a craft, build a project, or transform your life. Small choices create seismic shifts. One way to harness time is to work in focused intervals, like 20 minutes of deep effort, followed by a brief pause, repeating a few times before a longer rest. This rhythm sharpens focus and prevents exhaustion. Another approach is to prioritize tasks with the greatest impact, those that advance your dream, like practicing a skill or nurturing key connections. A journey from a modest start to a thriving outcome often begins with carving out that 1 hour, using it to create, learn, or connect. For 1 week, track your time in half-hour increments. Log each activity in a notebook or app. At the end, highlight time spent on your dream versus distractions. Then commit to redirecting 1 hour daily to a dream-aligned task. Share your plan in the comments. Let's make these hours matter together. Time management also demands boundaries. If your dream requires focus, say no to commitments that dilute it. It's not about isolation, it's about stewardship. Another strategy is to dedicate specific hours to your dream tasks, like an early morning block for creative work. Treat these hours as non-negotiable, guarding them against interruptions beyond daily choices. Consider your long-term time horizon. Where do you want to be in 1 year, 5 years? Map out milestones to guide your efforts. For example, if your dream is to create a body of work, set a goal to complete a certain number of pieces by a specific date. Break it into monthly targets, then weekly actions. This clarity turns time into a tool, not a thief. Try this. Write down 1 milestone you want to reach in 6 months. Then list 3 actions to take this month to move toward it. Share 1 action in the comments. Let's keep each other on track. Confidence is the bridge between vision and reality. You don't need flawlessness to be confident. You need trust in your ability to grow. Doubt is a constant companion, whispering that you're not ready or not enough. The difference lies in acting despite it. Confidence isn't born from perfection, but from the courage to try, stumble, and improve. Early efforts in any pursuit, whether creative, professional, or personal, are often imperfect, yet each attempt builds belief in what's possible. One way to nurture confidence is to celebrate your progress. No matter how small, each day write down 1 thing done well, a task completed, a moment of bravery, a kind act. Over time, this collection becomes a testament to your strength. When doubt strikes, revisit it and see the evidence of your growth. Let's try an exercise. Stand up, face a mirror, and say, I am capable, I am growing, I am unstoppable. Say it 3 times with conviction. It may feel strange, but it's powerful. The words you speak shape the mind that hears them. Choose words that empower. Confidence also grows through preparation. When facing a challenge like presenting an idea or pursuing a goal, invest time in practice. Rehearse, refine, anticipate obstacles. Preparation transforms uncertainty into readiness. Beyond practice, confidence thrives on self-compassion. Mistakes are inevitable, but they're not failures, they're lessons. When you stumble, speak to yourself with kindness as you would a friend. This gentleness fosters the courage to try again. Try this. The next time you face a setback, write down 1 kind thing you'd say to yourself to keep going. Share it in the comments. Let's build a culture of self-compassion. Chasing a dream can narrow your focus to what's lacking: more time, more skills, more certainty. Gratitude widens your lens, revealing the abundance already present. It's not just a warm sentiment, it's a force that reshapes perspective. Evidence suggests gratitude fosters joy, eases stress, and strengthens resilience. It's a cornerstone of thriving. Start each day by noting 3 things that spark gratitude. They could be profound, like a sense of purpose, or simple, like a moment of calm. Over time, challenges begin to feel like opportunities, not barriers. Right now, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Perhaps it's the chance to dream, the strength to try, or a small joy in your day. Then in the comments, share one. Let's weave a tapestry of gratitude in this community. Gratitude also serves as a lifeline in turbulent times. When faced with loss or setbacks, finding one point of light, a new possibility, a moment of connection can keep the spirit steady. Those moments, however small, are anchors. Try this for one weekend each day by writing down one thing that brought hope, no matter how small. Reflect on how it shifts your perspective and share one moment in the comments. Gratitude extends beyond the self. Expressing it to others through a kind word, a note, or a gesture deepens connections and amplifies positivity. Consider how a simple thank you can brighten someone's day, creating a ripple effect. Make it a practice to share gratitude weekly, whether with a colleague, a friend, or a stranger. Write down one person you'll thank this week and what you'll say. Share your plan in the comments. Let's spread light together. The path to your dream is a winding journey, marked by trials, doubts, and unexpected turns. Resilience is the art of navigating that journey, rising not just to endure but to flourish. It's not about avoiding struggle, but embracing it as a catalyst for growth. A dream realized often emerges from seasons of challenge, each one forging strength and clarity. Resilience is built by reframing setbacks as lessons, caring for your well-being through rest and movement, and drawing on the support of those who share your path. Reflect on a past challenge. What strength did it reveal? Write down one way it shaped you for the better. That's your resilience at work. A reminder that you're built to overcome. Resilience also thrives on adaptability. When plans falter, the ability to pivot, whether by rethinking a strategy or exploring a new angle, keeps you moving forward. Consider how a detour in one area of life might have led to unexpected growth in another. Try this. The next time a plan goes awry, write down one alternative approach to try. Share it in the comments. Let's embrace adaptability as a strength. Resilience is not a solo endeavor. Leaning on others, whether through shared experiences or a listening ear, lightens the load. Make it a practice to seek support when needed and offer it in return. This reciprocity builds a web of strength that sustains everyone. Try this. Reach out to someone this week to share a challenge or a win. Write down one insight from the exchange and how it helps your journey. Share it in the comments. Let's grow stronger together. This quest has woven together dreams, fear, failure, discipline, community time, confidence, gratitude, and resilience. Yet it all hinges on one truth. Action is the spark that brings it to life. Today is your beginning. You don't need to conquer the world, just take one step. Choose one idea from this speech and act on it within 24 hours. Write your dream, confront a fear, start a habit, reach out, or practice gratitude. Then, in the comments, share what you did. Let's be a community that moves as one. Your journey will test you. There will be shadows, stumbles, and moments of uncertainty, but every choice to rise shapes a future of meaning. You are not your doubts, you are not your setbacks, you are a creator, a visionary, a force of infinite potential. Thank you for being here, for choosing growth, and for joining this circle of dreamers. If this speech ignited something in you, share it with someone who needs a spark. Subscribe, hit the bell, and let's keep this quest alive. In the comments, tell me what's your dream and what's one step you're taking today. Your legendary future awaits. Go shape it.